Hi, my name is Marie Laveria, and I have a channel on YouTube that is called Living a Simple Life and Finding a Rhythm. And I've added on. Um, I've done some research and written some material recently on living with simplicity, discovering what's important, what matters. And so today I wanted to talk about our roles. Who we are. Who am I? Answer that question for yourself. Who am I? I think before we can actually live with simplicity, we need to really grasp the meaning of who we are. Who am I? So I challenge you to think about your different roles and the different hats you wear in your life on a regular basis. Roles such as, mother, granddaughter, niece, all of those different types of roles. Some of them are no longer our roles, like I'm not daughter anymore because my parents have passed away. I'm not niece or granddaughter because all of those people have passed away. But I am a friend. I am a therapist, a mental health practitioner. I am a mother and a grandmother. I have different roles that define who I am, some more than others. So when we look at our roles, it just gives us a little bit of a very small piece of identity. It's not at all. We're not our roles and only our roles. We are much more. And in my definition of myself, I quote a Jesuit priest who lived in 1881 to 19, I think it was 54. He wrote the words that we are not human beings having a spiritual experience, or rather we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And that means a lot to me in the area of spirituality in my life and meaning in my life. I really feel that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. The only way to be on this planet and learn our lessons and experience life here is to be in the physical realm and to be physical. We can't be a spirit and experience walking and talking and doing things. So the real us is the spiritual being, and the human experience, our human bodies are for the physical experience that we're having right now. So that's part of my definition of myself. It's important for you to figure out where yours is. This is just mine, has nothing to do with, you don't have to believe me, you don't have to agree with me, but you have to, important thing to do when we're trying to living with simplicity and finding out, what matters in our lives. What's important is that, first of all, is to figure out who we are. So I encourage you, I challenge you to take the time till next time to figure out who you are. Who am I? Ask yourself, and write some ideas down. Define who is this person that you are? Who is this being that you are? And in doing so, there's a comfort, because when we go through some hard times, sometimes we need to be able to remember who we are to get through it. There's a comfort that I can have when someone's having a bad day and taking it out on me. I remember who I am. I don't let anybody else define who I am. It's important to do that, to not to let anybody define who you are. Know who you are. And when something happens and it's disturbing, just know who you are and remember who you are. And sometimes people treat us certain ways because they're going through some hard times and they're really just, expressing their own frustrations with themselves. So don't own that. So my challenge to you is Answer the question, who am I? And really think about it. All of the different aspects of yourself, the physical, the spiritual, the emotional, and write it all down. Think about it. And until next time, we'll talk more about that. Something even further beyond that. Thanks for listening.